In this session, we will discuss Boolean values, comparison operators, and Boolean operators. Boolean data type can have only two values, true and false. Note that the true and false should not be enclosed within quotes unlike the strings, and it should always start with a capital T or a capital F. So let's see this with an example. Open the IDLE as shown in our previous sessions. Okay, so now let's demonstrate how we can use the Boolean values. Let's say I have a variable called as a, and this variable a will be assigned to a Boolean value, say true. So remember, when you are using Boolean value true, you have to start the true value true from with a capital letter. So in this assignment statement, variable a is assigned to true. So how do you see this? Just type a and you can see the value of a. Now let's try to assign false Boolean value to the variable a. So now type a and you can observe that variable a has been assigned the value false. Suppose we assign the Boolean value true to variable a, but with T in small caps. So it's going to give you an error saying that name true is not defined. So that means the Boolean values have true or false has to start with a capital letter. Let's try to assign. Now true and false are keywords. So we cannot assign any value to the keywords. In this example, let's try to assign some value to a keyword and see what error will be generated. So true is a keyword. Try to assign some value to it. Let's say 2 plus 2. So what does it say? It gives a syntax error saying that you cannot assign to true because true is a keyword. Now let's see comparison operators. Comparison operators are also called as relational operators. They are used to compare two values and the result will be a Boolean value. So there are different kinds of comparison operators. Double equals, this is the equal to operator, this is the not equal to operator, less than operator, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to. So let's see this with an example. So let's say I want to demonstrate equal to operator. So how can I do it? If I try to say 42 is equal to 42, so that means I am checking is 42 equal to 42. So it is going to give us a output as a Boolean value. It is true. Suppose I say 42 is equal to 32. The output generated is false. So that means this equal to operation is false. Let's try less than. 2 less than 5. So the output generated is true. Let's try 3 greater than or equal to 1. Yes, it's true. Let's try 3 less than or equal to 1. The output generated is false. Let's try 3 not equal to 9. The output generated is true. So these are the different comparison operators or relational operators, and the output generated is either a true Boolean value or a false Boolean value. So always remember, double equal to means this is a equal to or a relational operator where it is checking whether the two values are same or not. A single equal sign indicates that this is an assignment operator where the value on the right will be assigned to the variable on the left. Now let's see Boolean operators. There are three main Boolean operators: and, or, and not. In AND operation, two variables are required. So basically it evaluates an expression to true if both the values are true, otherwise it evaluates to false. So if both the expressions are true, then the value is evaluated to true. Even if either one of them is false, the expression is evaluated to false. On the other hand, OR operators will evaluate to true if both the values or at least one of the values is true, as shown in this truth table. But if all the values are false, only then the output is evaluated to false. Coming to NOT operator is also called as an unary operator because it operates only on single value. So if the input is true, the NOT operation will evaluate the output to false. If the input is false, the NOT operation evaluates the value to true. So let's see this with some examples in the IDLE screen. Let's demonstrate AND operation. Let's say true and true. Since both the values are true in the expression, the output should be evaluated to true. Let's try true and false. Since one of the values is false, the output is evaluated to false. Let's try false and true. Since again the same thing, if one of the value is false, the output is evaluated to false. Now let's demonstrate the last example as well. False and false. The output is evaluated to false again. So these four statements are nothing but the true operations. Let's try with the OR operator. True or true. The output is true. True or false. The output is true again. False or true. The output is true again. If both of them are false, then the OR operation should result in a false value as shown here. Now let's demonstrate the NOT operation. So how do you demonstrate this? Not true, because NOT is a unary operator. You can just give a single value. So NOT of true is false. NOT of false is true. So very simple. Now in the next topic, so far we have seen what are the Boolean operations and what are the comparison operators. Boolean operations are AND, OR and NOT. Comparison operators are equal to, not equal to, less than, greater than, less than or equal to, or greater than or equal to. Now let's try to mix both of these operators. So let's say I will mix. Let's first give a relational operator 4 less than 5, and now let's give a Boolean operation AND 6 greater than 7, let's say. So what should be the output? 4 is less than 5, yes, it's true. 6 is greater than 7, no, it's false. So true and false should be false. The output should be false. Now let's say we will try 4 is less than 5, yes. 7 is less than 10, yes. So here the output is true. So these two statements represent the mixing of relational operators and Boolean operators. So let's try another example of this. 2, something like this, 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. So what have I done? I have done an addition operation and I am checking it with a relational or a comparison operation. The output should be true, and it is true. Let's say 2 plus 2 I will give is not equal to 4. Here the output should be false, and you can see that the output false is generated. Thank you. Please try some more examples like this and check it in the IDLE screen or in the MU editor. Thank you.